Yo,
Carolina,
what's up?
Apex Man.
Yeah, okay.
Yalla, bye.
Bye. Mm. Ella. Yo, you there? Can you hear me? Ah, ¿qué es? That's so nice. Ah, Diegene, why is the NBA stuck? It's stuck on the teams. Scott Diegene. Okay, maybe no. Anyway, send me an invite. Invite. Now. Ela põe to invite. Dentro ideš to TV. Napira invite. I'm not getting it. It's not on my screen. So go to party, invite the game. Party, and then invite. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not getting the invite. So I'll send you an invite. Let's see if you get mine.
I ain't never going back to the way I had to live as a childhood. Ain't had no power. Dark nights, cold showers. I ain't never going back to the way I had to live as a childhood. Devil thought he said that he want my soul. With some froze up, I'm feeling like I'm Michael. Lamborghini tinted doors on. I'm a legend in my city. I'm a
yeah.
Devil thought he said that he want my soul.
This way, if I fuck you good, you just quit. Unless, you know, you like it. You tell us how. This is probably the finals next year. Ah, that's why I said maybe. Probably. Maybe. Kevin Durant heeft de coronavirus τώρα. Θα κάνει infect LeBron.
We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And James gets it to go.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
Irving can't get it to go. Now the Lakers on the break. There's Green with the 3. Outside Durant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
So funny. I remember with those scouts how bad they talked about him during his time in the NBA scouting and all that, saying he couldn't lift and coming out of college, and he's gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Look, he powers through for the bucket. He gets a chance to tack on another point at the line. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Pass to McGee. Outside, Green. Here's LeBron. A second chance effort. They kick it out to Green. To the middle. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries yet again. And here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Allen after LeBron James's miss. Allen right side. And stolen by James. And it's McGee penetrating. Count that one. It's all knotted up. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Inside. And stolen by James. Offensive rebound. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Davis gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Irving. It's tipped. On the wing, Irving. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Well, then Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Rajon Rondo. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Pass to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pope loose.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Back to Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here.
That's his first personal foul.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Howard. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Over Prince. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Harris off the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Chandler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. The Lakers on D. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't stop this drought.
What the fuck? Miss. Yeah, okay, you're not the only
and
fucking
out of
one
bounds as the Lakers
dealing with bullshit.
And
no
there's a call
shit.
on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Pass to Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Here's Dinwiddie. Nifty move. And that one, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. To the inside. Howard. That one a little long.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Now, here is Morris. Howard. Out to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Here's Howard. Tries again. Over Jordan. No good from Howard. Brooklyn leading by 3. In the corner, it's Harris. Offline with his 3. Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front, leading by a point. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Prince. LeVert with it. Covered by Morris. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Even when he is way beyond the arc, Caldwell Pope is a threat to drop it and to bomb it from there. Just so sublime in how he measures it from distance.
And stolen by LeBron. And the wide open shot from Green. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Inside. Here's Kuzma. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up.
LeVert. And it's blocked by Bradley. And they get it back. A nice shot by LeVert.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
It's Bradley on the wing. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGee. LeVert grabs the miss.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The drive by KD. And finished off by KD.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never had to deal with it.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Pass to Morris. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Wound up there for Allen. That shot no good. Here's McGee. Rebound, Brooklyn. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Yes, maybe.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I mean, the playmaking skills of Irving, a great passer. I mean, a high IQ player.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round proving even harder.
And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know that. I mean, LeBron's had his critics his whole career. He continues to prove them wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track. because that would do a lot to quiet.
Jumps up, and James throws it down.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
And a wide open look for Irving. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 6.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
So timeout call here, the first for Los Angeles.
Holy shit.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Howard. Pass to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
So he gets them both. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year you're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same
so
stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Howard.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And yes, it's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets leading by 11. Durant at the elbow. Pass to Jordan. .115 left in the first half of the game. One-on-one here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Free throw good, James. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Now Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by the Lakers. Outside, KD. That three off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. To the middle. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. And Davis now top of the key. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
It's real, motherfucker.
LeBron outside. Pass to Green.
No work.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And here comes the break. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Lakers trail by 9. Releases. But he stays with it. Pass to Green. McGee with no one around. No good with the triple. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 9 points for KD.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Back to LeVert. Pass to KD. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. To the paint. It's stolen by Allen. Outside Irving. Now here's LeVert. Guarded by Bradley. From deep three-point range. Let's keep it alive. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And on the way from Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron outside. Shoots over LeVert.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Pass to Chandler. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Dinwiddie outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides. And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Brooklyn?
It's LeVert on the wing. Kuzma pulls it in. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's LeVert. Stuffed.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
And then Allen slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside Irving. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
One of the best point guards in the league, getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 17. Back to Irving. From deep. Rebounded by Howard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rondo wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy.
No fucking way he
even
shot that on Allen.
Every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Here's Allen. Great D that time from Howard. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Caruso. Allen with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Harris outside. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Rondo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Brooklyn, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 16. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
It's Allen on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris's shot is off. Lakers trail by 15. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And it's Jordan that's out the key. Kicks it out to Allen. From outside the arc. Another shot. And it's sent back by Howard. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's LeBron. To the inside. McGee. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
And Davis, here we go. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Allen outside. Davis with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Outside Durant. Dinwiddie outside. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 8. Down low. It's tipped. Davis. Here's McGee. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to KD. Allen with it. Right side, Kevin Durant. Great D that time from Davis. Here's James. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. Oh, come on. Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Now a timeout
I'm
call by
fucking
Brooklyn.
but I'm letting you come back.
Trying to stem the tide
Let me
here.
close.
Yeah, they have to
Let
regroup
me-
and
got
revisit
them
their
like this.
strategy at the
They
defensive
can
end.
fade away 3-pointers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Wide open look. Second shot opportunity. Green left side. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Allen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively.
I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
The drive by James. And here's Bradley from three. But they'll get another chance.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
James, that's a two-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Brooklyn leading by 4. Irving drives in. Stolen by McGee. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Irving. Five to shoot. It's stolen by Bradley. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Outside Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Back to Bradley. It's stolen by Allen.
His 4th turnover of the game, and that's not a number to be proud of.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
A baseline J. Here's James. Outside Green to tie it up. And LeBron James good for 3. James has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Pass to Durant. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
Kept alive. Here's James. LeBron James on the wing. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. James has got 26. Here's KD. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot. Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
Pass to LeVert. And James pulls it down. And that one misses.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Nets trail by 3. Now Allen. He's guarded by Davis.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. KD looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from short range. Lakers leading by 3. Inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, nice slam right there from Durant to finish off the play. He's just really good at converting those plays strong.
Outside Bradley. Shoots over KD. They get the rebound. Pass to McGee. James with a deep 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Irving, good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you know they're gonna go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
James. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Irving. Over James. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Second chance shot. And the rejection by James.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
But the defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran, he's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve.
You win.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 7. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see
try to
them
buy
making
from Amazon.
a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
And the shooting percentage Jordan
don't need
records
VC
from
right now.
here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Karuch. Pass to Temple. From deep 3-point range. And the miss.
And whenever Caldwell Pope is on you, his length is going to be on your mind. You're going to be looking in that rear view mirror, just so good at positioning his body and not fouling on his contest.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought